Can I just say it? The mystery surrounding Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell needs to come to an end, plain and simple. I mean, what we've got here are so many conflicting stories. Video of a lifeless McConnell being loaded into an ambulance. Did he have a heart attack or didn't he? According to his release, which was supposed to serve as proof of life, which included a rather questionable photo, he said he just had a bad fall and was unconscious for a little bit. Why didn't he release a video? And did his staff or even the senator himself really believe a written statement and a photo would be enough? Supposedly, he's had lengthy phone conversations with other Republicans and even a podcaster. So if he can talk on the phone, why don't we have at least a voice recording? Although at this point, I'm not even sure that would be enough, honestly. You know, they could do that with AI these days. But we're at the point we need something real here that no one can deny. Is he alive or not? Is he incapacitated or aware? If he is fine, as we're being led to believe, what's the harm in proving it once and for all and letting the rumor mill die on the vine? The whole thing really just doesn't make much sense to me. What's the end game other than maybe, and this is a bit conspiratorial, right? Running out the clock before that August 3rd deadline so the seat can stay vacant until the new lawmaker is sworn in January. But okay, if that is the aim here, isn't it eventually going to get out what McConnell's actual status was before the deadline? And you know someone will investigate that deeply. You can bet on that, especially considering all the unanswered questions in the political climate we're living in. Don't forget, Kentucky's governor, Andy Beshear, is a Democrat. And speaking of the governor, just to make things even stranger, we now have a report from the New Republic relaying that the governor received 2 phone calls from 2 different agencies saying McConnell had already passed away. What's the governor to think? What are the voters supposed to think? Other than somebody isn't necessarily telling the truth. So who is and who isn't? And then we've got his wife outside of a rehab facility in hot summer heat, seen leaving in a trench coat wearing a mask. Doesn't that deepen the mystery? Is she just trying to hide herself to avoid the press? Or are they requiring people to wear masks when they're around the senator? She wasn't wearing one in the photo. The whole thing is frankly weird. And I want to believe there's nothing to see here, but I'm a sane person. There's just too many questions, too many strange things that just feel off. It's difficult to just shrug my shoulders and say, he's just resting privately. Sure, I suppose one could argue he has no obligation to come out and do anything more than he's already done. He has said he's fine. His staff has said he's fine. No one in his family has come out and said anything contrary to that. No doctors have said anything to refute that. There's been no leaked information from nurses or other caretakers to say he's as dead as a doornail or he's a vegetable. So what do you believe? Are we just being nosy and paranoid? Are we just anxious for another gossipy, juicy conspiracy? Are the McConnell people quietly laughing behind the scenes at the meleeed frenzy of innuendo? So what about the governor going to where the senator is resting and paying him a visit? He can do that. There's no law saying he can't do it. Sure, McConnell, his staff, his family, his security, or even the care facility could deny access. But just like what's been said before, what would be the point of denying access? It would just deepen the mystery and further the suspicions. I could go in circles here, and I don't want to beat a dead horse. The bottom line is we need to know what's going on. We deserve to know what's going on. An established and honorable senator, such as Mitch McConnell is thought to be by many, owes his voters an answer. It's about honesty. It's about transparency. It's about trust. I think it's even about respect. Nothing says I am above you more than telling your constituents it's none of your damn business.